How's it going, everybody? I'm Russell, back here for our Men Reviews. And today, I'm going to be doing another comparison video with Curious George, A Very Monkey Christmas, and Curious George, A Halloween Boo Fest. So, for those of you who do not love Curious George, like me, these two movie specials, this one released in 2009, this one released in 2013, are both from the popular animated children's cartoon show series called Curious George, indeed. And yeah, just like The Cat in the Hat, Arthur, and Wild Kratts, those three are also three of my still current all-time favorite cartoon shows too, along with this one, were originally made for kids. I mean, they could still be enjoyed by any older person too, like me, of course. So yeah, obviously this is the show's only holiday Christmas themed special, and this one is the show's only holiday Halloween themed movie special. So let's go ahead and talk about them. You may also notice that my throat's been getting a little scratchy. It's just I've been getting sick lately, and it sucks and all that jazz. Just trying to get better, but yeah. So first, be talking about A Very Monkey Christmas. This movie was actually alright, but I did not love it. Just like Wild Kratts, A Creature Christmas, that was the Wild Kratts cartoon show series only Christmas themed movie special, and I did a video a little while ago, and I compared that one to the show's Halloween themed movie special, which I loved a lot more, which is called Creepy Creatures. Check that video out if you want to. Yeah, this movie, it was just not as good at all as a Halloween Boo Fest for being just a Christmas special for a cartoon show. It didn't do it for me. As you can see, my copy looks pretty nice. It kind of has some scratches onto it. It's not really old. You can see there, you got the gloss. It's a little bit shiny, but yeah, you have George himself, of course. And then the back looks pretty nice too. Here's inside. Be really careful. There's the disc on the inside. Yep, still looks pretty nice. So, A Very Monkey Christmas, yeah. You have this cool little concept where you have George and his best friend, the iconic The Man with the Yellow Hat. And again, of course, that's him on the back cover here, voiced by the iconic voice actor Jeff Bennett. George was voiced by Frank Welker. For those of you who are not experts on Curious George or whatsoever. And, you know, they're starting to get preparations done for the Christmas season, for Christmas Day. But there's one problem. They don't know what to get the other for a Christmas present. You know, the man is having trouble reading George's Christmas list, while the man just doesn't know what to get George. And then there's a whole other journey after that setup. I thought that setup was okay, but maybe there could have been a little bit more done for that setup. Of course, you have Hungley, the iconic wiener dog. He's on the back right there. And then you have some other occurring city characters that show up in this movie that are George's friends. There's so many of them. I don't really want to list all of them out, but because there's so many of them. But if you're an expert on Curious George, you probably know all of them from watching most of the episodes too and all that. But I will say the one thing that I didn't like the most about this movie was yeah, it felt really heartwarming with the true nature of friendship and all that stuff. Of course, obviously between George and the man with the yellow hat. But it also felt a little bit anxiety-inducing. It felt a little bit stressful, but it also felt very warm and fun. But for me, it just felt a little more stressful and a little bit more sad, which is it made me a little disappointing or disappointed. What am I trying to say here? But everything else, the movie was just fine. Considering that I've rewatched this movie probably 80 billion times, even though it's not my favorite thing out there, but it was all right. Yeah, some parts, unfortunately, also felt kind of boring at times. You kind of had some good catchy music songs in this movie too, but that's about it. Nothing really special about that movie. Considering that it was released in 2009, the year my older brother was born on. That's pretty interesting. So, when it comes to A Very Monkey Christmas, out of 5 stars, if I had to rate this movie out of five stars, probably I'd give it an either 1.5 or 2 out of 5 stars. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite thing. It also didn't really feel that much Christmassy themed, the way it was written and all that stuff, directed, whatever. It was alright for me. Yeah. And then when obviously comparing a Halloween Boo Fest, which is next, right up here, first and foremost, look at that cover art. It's just awesome. You have pumpkins in the background. You have this big giant one right here that George is coming out of, lifting Pumpkin's top, or something like that, above him. Just great cover. I love the orange border around it too. Very nice. And also, I got these two off of Amazon a little, long time ago. I don't even remember when. Sadly enough, though, my DVD copy of a Boo Fest, first and foremost, it's not a Boo Fest, a Halloween Boo Fest. Sorry. My copy of it, unfortunately, came a little bit crushed in. It's just very hard to see on the front, but the front cover feels like it's crushed in just a little bit, probably just of how it's been shipped or delivered and all that stuff. But I love the cover, even on the back, it just looks so accurate from the movie. You have Allie back there, which is George's best, well, not best, but she is technically one of George's other good friends in the entire series. Along with the man with the yellow hat. You have right here one of Bill's bunnies. And Bill is also one of George's really good friends. Both him and Allie live in the city with George, and obviously George and the man, and obviously both of them, George and the man, live and alternate from the city to the country, which is pretty interesting for the whole show, in my opinion. But you also have the Rankins farm back there. Yeah, the Rankins are also more good country friends of George that live in the country with him and the man. So yeah, a Halloween Boo Fest. This movie was excellent. I mean, you cannot tell me, well, what am I trying to say here? What am I trying to say? Anyway, this is a great movie. It is fantastic. It's one of my still currently favorite all-time Halloween-themed movies ever written. It's that good. If you have not watched this, and if you're a teen or older viewer, and you have some nostalgia for Curious George, definitely check this one out. This movie is just no missing out on. It's awesome. That's all it is. It has a great mystery to it. I would have at first thought A Very Monkey Christmas would have also kind of had a little mystery vibes to it, but it didn't. This movie, however, did. This 2013 film sure did. That came out when I was only 1 year old. And I think it might have released on DVD in like 2014 when I was 2 years old or something like that. But it was great. You got the little PBS Kids logo down there too. Same with, I don't know, it doesn't have it on Very Monkey Christmas. Yeah. Halloween Boo Fest. Great mystery. It's got great folklore. It's got a great legend to it. The iconic legend of the iconic No Noggin. He's this headless scarecrow who has been rumored to kick people's hats off because there was a legend that he lost his head and then he got mad. He didn't like to see other people wearing hats, which was kind of weird, but also really, really great. It was fun. It was nostalgic. It was great. Here's the inside. And you got, look at that. A bright orange on the inside. I don't know if that'll really look well on camera, but it's all orange. And you got the disc, which looks really nice. You can see my camera right there. In its reflection. Yeah, my camera's one of those, like, flip screen, whatever you want to call it, cameras, where you can see yourself in it. But oh man, if you have not watched this movie, just please check it out. But if you hate Curious George, if you hate the cartoon shows that I still love to this day, at age 14 years old and have so much nostalgia for it, then skip this one. You know, if you're one of those haters on these cartoon shows that I love, then definitely skip out on this one. You may be frustrated and a bit disappointed. But I was here for it all. And I was also here for all of A Very Monkey Christmas, but it just, it lacked all the fun that this one had. This one was not stressful. It was not anxiety-inducing at all, comparable to A Very Monkey Christmas. It's just its own Halloween thing, and it's also kind of felt surprisingly creepy the very first time I watched it, considering that, again, it was originally for children, but again, it can also be enjoyed by any other older person who has just great nostalgia purposes for this cartoon show and this movie and all that. And yeah, a lot of people may totally disagree. A lot of people may love this one for just other personal purposes or whatnot. Maybe more for nostalgia purposes too over this one, because this one came out after this one. I don't know. But yeah, anyways guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Here you guys stay. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, so happy to have DVD copies of both these movies. Especially this one. 100%. This movie I'd easily rank 5 out of 5 stars. Maybe 4.5 out of 5 stars, but really, really great movie. This one, not so much, but it was alright. Yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Remember, comment down below, subscribe down below, like down below, and I'll see you again in my next videos. Take care.